This flip-flap Navigator adventure is day 6 of my 500-kilometer bicycle circumnavigation of the island of Okinawa in southern Japan. On day 6, I wake up near Ikei Island on my gracious host's front porch, then head out in the rain with the wind at my back. With 357 kilometers behind me from the first 5 days of riding, I go south as far as my legs will take me to somewhere around the southern point of Okinawa. Heading out for day 6. Loaded up. Stayed here at this house on the porch. Great view of the ocean. Rained last night, but I was under the cover. I'm heading out on day 6 in the rain. It looks like it's gonna rain all day.
Here we got flip-flop Navigator on the move. Go flip-flop Navigator!
Heading south from Ikei Island. I don't really know the territory I'm going into, so it'll be an interesting day. If it's rainy and crappy like this, I will just ride. I won't go by the mileage. I'll ride till 4:30 and then try and find a good place. 20 degrees Celsius, a little bit rainy today. Look at the ocean, still nice with the gray clouds. So I brought a cot on this trip, and I have to say I'm sold. It's a heavy addition, but if you're camping, bike camping, you're camping in a different place every night. At least with the cot, no matter where you camp, you're gonna get the same quality of sleep because it'll feel the same. In addition to that, like last night, usually the best places to camp, if it's bad weather, are undercover, and undercover places are usually cement. And it's hard to sleep on cement even if you have a cushion. So I think the weight of my cot is well worth being able to sleep on cement, on rocks, on any terrain. I don't know where I'm going. I've got my Garmin GPS map. I used to use my phone on commutes, but my phone battery dies. In some conditions it gets too hot. I use that for communication. I use it for other important things. So when I did a Hanoi around the northern part of Vietnam, 10-day, 12-day motorcycle trip, they had a GPS map just like this. And I used it just how I'm using it now. So when I came back, I bought this. I created this map around Okinawa. So now I'm gonna start using it because I don't know the roads after this. Wind at my side, maybe at my back. A little bit rainy. Got my jacket on. But are we having fun yet? Heck yeah. This is fun. Really high tide today. Look at this glamping opportunity. Little bubble houses right here on the ocean. Uruma Dome. Here's Heishiki Port. This is how you get to Naku Island, the Carrot Island. Uruma City, Katsuden. Ishiganto, right down there. Got stopped at the red light by this family mart. And the chicken smells so good. Fami Chiki. And you can see out front here they have chicken and cake. So years ago, Kentucky Fried Chicken somehow convinced the Japanese that for Christmas you eat chicken. So they have Christmas chicken and Christmas cake. Kentucky Fried Chicken has, you order ahead of time for them and pick it up around Christmas. Kentucky Fried Chicken makes so much money doing that, and Family Mart and some other places have caught on, and they follow suit and capitalize on the American, supposedly American tradition of Fami Chiki and Christmas cake for Christmas. This is a great road, cut through the middle of the mountain. Very cool road. I'd been here before, but I didn't know where it was located. Koch Southern Town, designated cultural asset number 10, historic site. It says Waitui is the farmer's trail leading to the farms in southwest Asahina, Hidunbaru, and Keigenaku. This road was constructed by cutting the huge rocks to form a precipice. For many years, villagers climbed up and over the steep slopes of Hidunbanta to lessen the people's tolls. This farm road was constructed through the precipice over a span of 10 years, starting in 1932. On the surface of the walls remain notches chiseled out by the ancient iron hoe and kanigata, rock cracking tool used by the laborers working on the passage. The road is a most important monument, teaching us of the difficulties endured by our ancestors. Still sprinkling a tiny bit, but that's where I'm heading, south. Down there. This is where mapping out the ride on Komoot before I left paid off. If I hadn't mapped out the ride, I would be on the main road. I could go down every little road that goes off to the side to see if it goes through, but then I would end up turning around a lot and it would probably get old and I would just stop doing it. But I used Komoot and I pulled the trail over to the beach as close as possible to get off the main road and get in these little tiny roads, neighborhoods, ports like the one back there. This is where I want to be riding. Beautiful bird. There's ducks. Beautiful bird. Ducks. Look at that. They wouldn't be here if this water wasn't clean. When they fill in the reef or the low-lying areas that are uninhabitable with dirt and build stuff on it, they call it reclaimed land. They've been doing it in Okinawa for years. This kind of seems like one of them. If there's no houses and there's industry, lots of government stuff, that's usually where they're located. On the other side of the moat there, see there's a seawall. That is probably where the land started before, because there's houses there, there's all kinds of stuff there.
Okinawa has undergone significant land reclamation since its reversion to Japanese control in 1972. Over approximately 10 square kilometers have been added through reclamation projects. A study in 2018 analyzed the island's coastline and found 45% of the total coastline had been altered due to landfilling activities. The reclamation has led to the loss of coral reefs and mangrove forests and has increased the need for artificial coast defenses.
Sounds good. That's not something I've seen in Okinawa before. Apparently I'm in Okinawa City now. Okinawa-shi. Regular 777. Hayok 777. Diesel 777. Lucky 7s. December 7th, so I guess that's why they have Lucky 777 Day. What is this? A bridge? To nowhere. Bridge to a little chunk of land out there. That bell tells us it's noon. 32 kilometers at noon. I think it's going to be a good day. It's cool, the riding's good, it's flat. We're just going to keep going until 4:30 or 5. Sidewalk here, you can see the yellow lines. Those are little bumps in the road. They're on the sidewalks all over Japan for blind people. At the corners there's bumps that are different so that they can feel with their feet and tell that there's a corner or a place to stop. You see here they have just flat dots so that the blind person knows that there's a stop or a intersection or something. Flat dots, and then back to the regular sidewalk again. Entering Kitanakagusku. But look how busy this road is. I do not want to ride on that road. Kitanakagusku, cut your sidewalks. We were in Kitanakagusku village, which is North Nakagusku village. Now we're in Nakagusku village. Traffic on the road has decreased significantly, and the state of the sidewalk has deteriorated significantly, so I'm on the road. This is the Nakagusku-son, Nakagusku village, manhole cover. It seems like it's a song or something. I don't know what it is.
The manhole cover in Nakagusku features a classical Ryukyuan poem inscribed in Okinawan language. Translated to English, the poem describes viewing the beautiful and peaceful moon from the Nakagusku castle towards Yoshino-Uda with no worries about accidents or sorrow. Marine Park. It's just a big beach area. It's volleyball day.
volleyball tournament day. Who knows what this is? Nobody. It's all covered up. Yonabaru manhole cover. Apparently I'm riding the opposite way on the Sunrise Cycle Road, going to Kitanakagusku.
I want to mention that while it's crappy and rainy out today, there is still no place I'd rather be than outside riding my bike around Okinawa.
We are now in Nanjo City, but this says Tokage Haze. No, she said here. Tigers protecting the bridge on both sides. So for my lunch, I have the BLT and famichiki. I don't want to stop. I want to keep going because it's raining. I was going to be camping right here, 5 kilos up from here, but I'll keep going. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So today's riding was way too easy. It was downwind, flat. I can go for another 3 hours till 5, so I'll probably go 80, 90 kilos today. I was riding through all back roads, industry, farms. Nothing to see but manhole covers. Here's my BLT. Yay! Thermometer says 19 degrees Celsius, 90% humidity. Looks a lot like 100% humidity to me. I feel cooler now, I guess because I'm wet on the inside from sweating and from the wetness, but yeah, I'll just keep moving. When I get a place to camp, I will dry off, shower, dry off, jump inside and be dry and warm. My Hilleberg Kata tent will keep me dry, no matter what. I like it, field seawall. Natural Okinawa, and there's no wind here. This is better than the sidewalk sound I was on earlier. Oh, I think I'm turning around. In the middle of nowhere. This tree. Look at this tree, it's pretty cool. Amajincho. Endo Sono Made. Out in the middle of the jungle. Smells a lot like I'm in pig country.
If you are enjoying this Okinawa bike camping circumnavigation adventure, please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, or what you'd like to see.
Yambaru Son? Are we in Yambaru still? I don't know where we're at. I don't know what it says. But it's a new manhole cover. There's the shrimp farm. Konnichiwa. This is what the southern coast of Okinawa looks like. Big hills, cliffs, into the ocean. We're gonna go by Suicide Cliffs up here at some point today. Should be over here, Maguro. Maguro don't sound good, I just ate. Thanking my lucky stars I didn't have to go up that road. Konnichiwa. 暑い。超暑い。汗出てる。汗出てる。Barely going uphill. This is the perfect kind of hill. Beautiful coral reef out there. Looking to the south of Okinawa. Tamagusku. There on that hill, I believe, is the Peace Memorial Park. On that point to the left. We have entered Yaisu Town. It's like we're getting flatter. The hills have been slight ups and downs. I'm at 77 kilometers. Still going. Must do good business. 100 yen. Itoman City. Go ahead, dude. She's already out there. Okinawa Peace Memorial Park. Makabe Komesu Odo Mafuni. Turtles, I believe that's a Peace Prayer Park. And that little character surfing. It's cloudy out, so it's probably gonna get dark a little early. I need to find a convenience store and a place to camp. Arigatou gozaimasu. Be careful of sharks. I guess I won't camp there. Actually, I'm not camping there because there's a memorial here. But wow, be careful of sharks. People must go surfing out there or diving. Not camping here. It appears as though I won't be camping on the beach down here. I got my food, so I'm not worried now. I'm just gonna ride until I find a place. I've decided the beaches aren't good here. I'm in farmland, so I'm gonna make it to Itoman, 10 kilometers. Have about 30 minutes to sunset, but I have a light on the back of my bike. I can easily find a park, set up my tent, and be much happier than out here in the middle of the pig fields. For Christmas today. There's a mix of Halloween and Christmas, maybe? For Christmas.
Don't see many roundabouts in Okinawa.
Down around the corner is the beach. Very nice. Sun isn't quite down, but I have lights. I have made it. I didn't plan on going this far, but I've done about 98 kilometers. It will be 100 by the time I get set up for camp. So that means I have 70 kilometers tomorrow. It's good. My GPS was very handy today. I don't know. I wouldn't have been able to do what I did without it because my phone, when it gets wet, it doesn't recognize that I touch it. Either my battery would have died because I would have been looking at my phone. I've had it on the whole time. There's a big mall here. Cool, tents. Camping in the flight path of Naha Airport. Planes are landing. There's my campsite. There's a bunch of people with tents out here. There's a motorcycle show or something. There's a little jazz fest going on over there, a big mall. I'm gonna set up right here. I'm assuming this light will turn off. Even if it doesn't, I'll go under this tree in the dark. Hope they didn't send a search party out looking for me. I'm right here. They even have a fireworks display for me right outside my tent. Just for me.
At the end of the day, my odometer was at 100 kilometers ridden in 8 hours and 40 minutes, bringing the trip total to 458 kilometers. I rinsed in the bathroom, took a walk around Itoman Chura-Sun Beach Park, ate the food I bought at the Family Mart, crawled in my Zen bivy quilt, and called it a night. Stay tuned for day 7 where I ride from the beach in Itoman, through Naha, down Kokusai Street, to the fish market for lunch, and back to Yomitan where I started.